In this video, I want to give you a quick demonstration of how to actually use the OXA strap and sensor. So I'm going to show you how to put it on, how to hook it up to your phone via Bluetooth, and how to use OXA's free breathing app. The breathing session that I chose for this particular video is a resonance frequency session. So for those of you who are interested in using your breath practice in order to find coherence, you're going to want to see how this works. Having real-time feedback to know whether or not you are actually in coherence is one of my favorite applications for this particular wearable. I'll talk about it a bit more in greater detail in another video when I actually address the pros and the cons of wearable technology in general. If you're interested in this sort of device, be sure to stay until the end of the video where I'll share my special discount code with you for the OXA wearable in particular. If you're new to the channel, my name is Tara Bianca and I am a longtime holistic health practitioner and functional breathing coach, sharing tips with you to help you breathe better, move better, and be better. Okay, so here's the strap and here's the sensor. So you're just going to roll up your shirt, make sure you get any fabric out of the way, and then you're going to clasp the strap underneath the pec tissue or underneath the breast tissue. And then you take the sensor and you simply snap it onto the strap. And that's it. Super easy, pretty comfortable. So you have your strap and your sensor on, you're ready to do your breath practice. I like to lie down for my practice, but you can choose to sit up if you prefer. Get comfortable, make sure your body is relaxed. Go ahead and grab your phone, and I'm going to show you how to sync your sensor to the app using Bluetooth. Go into your phone options, click the Bluetooth icon. You'll see OXA pop up as one of your devices. Click that, then click Done. Head over to the OXA Life app. And for this demonstration, I'm going to head to the Journey button on the bottom of the screen. I'm going to select Mind, and then I'm going to choose Resonance and then Resonance Breathing. Whenever you open any breathing session in the OXA app, it always gives you this basic information page. So you'll see the length of the session, the level, the category, and a little bit of the why, which you guys know is so critically important to me. There is no compliance or any ability to move toward a particular goal if you have no idea why you're practicing something. So in this case, reduce stress, balance emotions, and improve cognitive function. Start the session. I'm going to skip the intro, but there's always an audio description of what you're about to practice and a little about the science behind it so that you get more invested in what you're doing. Inside the session, there are audio coaching cues. There's a timer, the music gets louder and softer with your inhale and your exhale. And for this session in particular, there's a graphic that helps to show you when you are in coherence and when you are not. So if you watch the graphic, you'll see that when I'm in decoherence, the graphic gets spaced out and disorganized. And as I get closer to coherence, the graphic gets more and more organized. When you finally hit it, a voice will tell you that you are in resonance, and it gives you a sort of score, like how coherent are you? If I scroll down on the screen at any point during the session, I find all of my biostats. So the app is showing you real-time biofeedback from your body. It shows your breathing depth, your heart rate, whether you're in coherence or not, your HRV, and your breathing rate. What I really want you to notice is that when I start scrolling on the phone and paying more attention to my phone than my breath, notice I immediately fall out of coherence. So for me, this really highlights how cultivating good interoception and learning to practice conscious breathing away from your technology is an essential skill. Having said that, for those of you who struggle to feel into your bodies, or who are always questioning if your exercises are working or not, or if you're doing them right or not, this sensor, along with the excellent coaching cues within this app, is a really good place to start in terms of improving that interoception and that profound connection to self. I'm going to address this topic more in a follow-up video because I think it's really important to get clear on the pros and cons of wearable technology, both its limitations, but also its value. So here's another snapshot of my vitals as I head towards decoherence. And so you can see that even within a singular session, your heart rate, your breathing depth, the speed, and your heart rate variability are constantly fluctuating, which they should be. The goal is not stagnancy. Okay, so when the breathing exercise is over, you always get this summary page that sort of tells you your averages for the session. It gives you a sort of coherence score. It tells you for how much of the session you were actually in coherence. So in this case, I was in coherence about 7 out of the 10 minutes. You can scroll down and see your session averages for heart rate, HRV, and breathing rate. If you have a question about what anything means, you can always click the little information icon and it will give you an explanation. In this case, this is explaining the coherence score. Here on this screen as well, you have another info icon that you can click on. This is explaining resonance breathing in super simple language, referencing the scientific literature on the topic. Resonance breathing is a technique that can help alleviate the negative effects of stress on our bodies. Regular practice of this technique has been proven to improve sleep quality, promote cardiovascular health, and even alleviate mood related symptoms. This technique is accessible and can be a powerful tool for both physical and mental well being. So, I think these are really simple and to the point explanations that are strong enough to get your buy in and your compliance for the exercise. After the session, you can disconnect from Bluetooth, close the app, take your time sitting up, remove the sensor and the strap, and continue with your day. Super simple. In my next video, I'll talk about the pros and the cons of wearable technology in general, and I'll also offer you a little more insight into my own personal experience with OXA. If you're curious to try the OXA wearable, I've secured a 10% discount code for my audience. You can find my affiliate link in the video description as well as my special discount code. Be sure to use that in order to get your discount at checkout. In the comments, please let me know if this idea of being able to monitor coherence in real time is interesting to you or not. I personally think there's a lot of value there. And finally, please help the channel to grow by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.